guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. I hope you're doing really well today. In this video I am going to be rearranging my wardrobe so that I've got my winter gear in here. Before anyone asks, because I do get these questions on pretty much any video where I mention a season, I live in New Zealand. We are in the opposite season from a lot of you guys. So yes, it is about to be winter here. So in here I still have my autumn stuff and the weather has definitely dropped in the last couple of weeks. So as you can see, I'm all bundled up today. I'm wearing my Ugg boots and everything. So it is time to get some of these dresses out, get some more winter gear in. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do like the content I make, please feel free to subscribe. I upload a new video every week. The first job that we've got to do is go through all these things and take out anything that's not going to be appropriate for winter. Alright, so I'm pulling out my shirts because I'm just going to be wearing jumpers in winter. I've pulled out a few dresses, one of the skirts, the jeans with rips in them because I'm not exposing my knees. And I've also pulled out my faux leather jacket because I'm going to be wearing coats. I'm also going to put away my lightweight black knit because although it is an okay layering piece, I'm just going to be going straight for chunky jumpers. So the next step is to go through all the rest of my clothes and pull out all my winter gear. I have my clothes spread in a few different places right now. I've got a few things in the drawers next to me. I've got a box full of out of season stuff which will have a lot of my jumpers and things like that. And I also have my coats hanging up in a wardrobe downstairs. The plan, I think, is just to go crazy with jumpers, get all of my coats in here, but I think that's going to be pretty much all that changes. All my trousers are already in here, so I'm feeling pretty good about like my bottom half, I guess. I just need things to keep my top half warm. Let's start with the coats. Let's go and get them out of the wardrobe. Okay, I haven't pulled out all my coats because I do have quite a little collection now, but I did find 3 coats that I wanted to put in my winter wardrobe, and I'm also leaving in the one that was in for autumn. Next up, going through my out of season storage box. Definitely pulling out all 3 of my hand knitted pass-me-down jumpers from Jonathan's grandma. I got these last winter and wore them pretty much just on repeat. Oh, and the big chunky knit that I picked up from Topshop at the start of the year. It's finally going to be cold enough to wear this now. Oh, my jumper dress. I bought this in Japan. We were there in winter and I bought this and wore it a couple of times while we were there. I think it's finally time to get some wear out of it in New Zealand. I had almost forgotten about my cashmere jumpers from Max. Yes, definitely pulling these out for winter. Actually, I think the other cashmere jumper is in the drawers, but we'll get to that in a moment. Oh, my huge blanket scarf. I won't open it up fully because it's folded nicely, but this is definitely one for winter. While we were in Japan, we also popped into Uniqlo and picked up a couple of things from their Heat Tech range. So I've got one of their long sleeve tops and also the, are these fleecy? Yeah, fleecy leggings. So I haven't worn either of these yet. I've been waiting for winter. They're not going to go like in here, but I'll pop them in my top drawer. And speaking of drawers, I think we've found everything from this box that is wintry, so let's open up the drawers and see what else I find. A couple of jumpers. These are ones that I pulled out into my drawer for the transitional weather in case I needed some extra jumpers. I didn't end up wearing them, I don't think. I just stuck to my wardrobe for autumn, but they're definitely going to be part of my winter wardrobe. This jumper section is getting very full. I think I'm going to have my jumper section go in my drawers once I've cleaned it out. I'm pretty sure this is everything I'm going to want in the hanging section of my wardrobe, so I'm going to flip you around now and show you the drawer, and we're going to empty them out a little bit and put some of those things away too. This drawer has two purposes. Down this side I've got kind of my layering things for putting underneath jumpers, so those I'll definitely keep for winter. The other purpose for this drawer is having those transitional pieces when it's kind of in between seasons. So for example, in autumn I had this really lightweight thin knit jumper in here for when it was kind of too cold to not have a jumper, but also too hot to have a nice big thick jumper. But I definitely won't be needing this for winter, so things like this I'm going to pop away now, which I think is going to be most of this because everything else is dresses. Now you know what, I'm going to leave myself 2 dresses. Every season has those days. And then I think this drawer is going to be where I put all my jumpers, because there's too many of them to have out in my wardrobe, but they're really easy to just come in here and grab every day. Let's do that now. Maybe I'll just leave out some of my favorites so I can see them. This bottom drawer kind of just ends up being my loungewear pieces. I don't own a lot of loungewear, but like I have a few kind of track pants and a couple of more homey things that are nice and comfy, but I don't really wear them out of the house. But I still need different things in here because it's not warm enough to wear little dresses. Alright, I have my nice organised winter wardrobe with hanging items here, jumpers there, well a few of my jumpers anyway, some more jumpers in a drawer, so I'm going to go through and quickly show you what's in here now. A high neck top which will be mostly for layering, so I've got one in white, there's also a black one but I've left it in my drawer because it doesn't hang very nicely. I've left myself one dress because I think this will look really nice with a jumper over top just tucked into a little belt. One skirt because the colour still works for winter and I just pop, you know, some tights on with it. I've left my 3 pairs of faux leather trousers because I think the colours will work pretty well for winter as well. And the brown pair has like a fleecy lining, which is lovely. I've got my sand jeans and my light blue jeans, and also I'm wearing black jeans, which is what this little hanger is for because they're going to stay in my wardrobe too. My one pair of work trousers, yes they're pretty bright for winter, but you know we all need a bit of bright and cheerful colour in our wardrobe regardless of whether it's winter. I'm leaving my hoodie in, I'm loving wearing that at home, and my blazer if I feel like popping that on under a coat or something. And then we have my coats, so this is my green shacket that I got from Japan, my fake fur lined little parka that I pretty much wear daily in winter because this one has a hood and nothing else has a hood. My little teddy coat that I picked up a couple of months ago but haven't worn yet. And my beautiful black and white houndstooth pattern coat, which I also haven't worn yet. Can't wait to wear it. And my dressing gown at the back just because that's where it lives. And as you saw, I pulled out my huge blanket scarf and I've also got a little pink scarf under that, and that's just kind of where my belts and accessories live. Gym gear here, we're not going through that. Here I've got 6 jumpers out on display, so my big chunky knit from Topshop that I haven't worn yet. This is a little lightweight knit from Uniqlo. I did have this out for autumn, so I have been wearing it quite often. It is quite a thin knit for winter, but I think lay it up with a few things under it and also a coat and a scarf over top, I think it'll be beautiful. My jumper dress that I have worn a couple of times, but I'm really looking forward to getting some more wear out of that. And I've popped one of my beautiful hand knit jumpers over here. This is probably my favorite of the 3, just the colors I think is so gorgeous. At the back there we've got my grey cardigan, which is relatively new. It was in my video where Jonathan chose my ASOS haul, so he picked that out for me, and also my Hogwarts jumper, which I have been wearing every 2 or 3 days through autumn, so I'm loving that at the moment. And then in this drawer here we've got the rest of my jumpers for winter. So this one and this one are my two other hand knit ones. These two are my 100% cashmere jumpers from Max. And then this one and this one are both from H&M. They're pretty much the exact same style, just different colours. This one I have been wearing pretty much on repeat along with my Hogwarts jumper, so I thought I would pop it in the drawer because otherwise I feel like I'm not going to wear anything else. As you saw, I just left myself a couple of dresses because I do have those days where I just don't want to wear trousers. And then over here I have all my layering pieces, so as it gets colder I just add more and more layers. So at the moment I'm pretty much wearing a t-shirt or a long sleeve shirt underneath a jumper, and that is it. The next layer that I'll add will be a coat, but when we get to like the middle of winter I'll also be wearing a singlet underneath. So I've got a few singlets here, a couple of t-shirts. This is a high neck t-shirt, so good for, you know, if I want to keep my neck warm and I don't want to wear a scarf. That's a long sleeved, and this is both, so long sleeved and high neck. And then in the bottom drawer, as I said, these are just kind of my loungewear pieces. So I've got 3 track pants, a couple of jumpers. They are nice and warm, but I don't really wear them out of the house because they're both really quite big on me. I have to roll the sleeves up a few times, and that means I can't fit a coat over the top. So they're not ones that I wear when it's really cold and I need a coat. And then I've just got a little shirt dress that I pretty much just wear for lounging around home. And of course my Uniqlo heat tech stuff, which I'm going to pop in with my underwear drawer with all my socks and other stockings so that I remember to wear them every morning. I almost forgot about the jumper that I'm wearing. This is definitely going to stay in my wardrobe for winter. I'll find it a spot, I'll pop it in with the jumpers somewhere. Anyway, that is today's video. I've organised everything, I've got it where I want it, I've got all my beautiful wintry chunky things out. Don't get me wrong, I hate the cold. Winter is my least favourite season. I feel the cold a lot. But I love the clothes that I get to wear because most of the time anyway, they keep me nice and warm. You may have noticed that we didn't talk about shoes in today's video. That's because I have enough space to keep all my shoes out year round. By the door I keep the ones that I'm wearing the most often, and then up in my bedroom on my little shoe rail I keep everything else. But let me know if you do want me to do a video on my updated shoe collection, because it has changed. I think it's grown a little bit since my last shoe collection, which was a couple of years ago. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again next time. Bye!